Shout out to 3 Stacks for the $20 super. My name is pronounced 3 Stacks, not 3 Steez. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Thunder for the $25 super. To anybody that says different, F you. I'm doing this after being modded. Look, everybody who's super chat for now on, you getting a shout out. We got a $1.99 from M43 Videos. I appreciate it. Thank you. Frayless Jansen with the $2 super. Again with the $1.99. Mr. Taylor 2U with the $4.99. Shout out to Gig Gal for the $4.99. We got Never Lack Media. He says, I'm still around. Haven't gotten any notifications. Plus been working like a clock with fresh batteries all day. I heard that. Shout out for the $5. Thank you. Thunder coming through with the 10 again. We got Kahoka, Casey again, Jersey Man with the 10. Thank you to everybody for the super chats. If you want to go ahead and get a shout out, you know what to do. And to everybody who's super chatted already, I just want to say thank you and you much appreciated. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna go over a few of these DoorDash orders that you should never take. This is crazy. These orders is dumb. $2.75, 7 miles at Bella Milano. That's absolutely crazy. First and foremost, this is a no-tip offer. We should never be taking these, and then on top of it, we should never be taking these and then driving them 7 miles and then 7 miles back. Absolutely horrible order. Next up, we got $9.25 for 7.8 miles at Hot Shots. Now, let's just say you had to drive 7 miles for whatever reason. You got an appointment, you got, you know, somebody you're meeting up with, whatever the case is, you already heading in that direction. Order, I would much rather you take that, even though this is still a bad order because let's say you out trying to make money. If you driving 7, 8 miles in each direction and making 9, it's 1-to-1, but it's still not a good offer. You want to keep yourself in a little bubble if you can. And if you have to drive, 8 miles away, try to get at least 2-to-1 miles to money ratio. Next up, we got $7.50 for 12 miles. Now, this order actually probably got like a $3 or $4 tip on it. How do I know that? Because DoorDash, they start their base pay down at $2. And for a 12-mile drive, that's like pretty much the edge of your zone right there. I still wouldn't take this order, but at least if you go to Qdoba, you got a high chance of getting an add-on, getting a stacked order, when you get there. And maybe it's a little peak pay or something. I don't know. Look, if you're a new DoorDash driver, this is an order you definitely want to steer real clear of. If you're seeing a lot of orders like this in your market, go ahead, just turn on Earn by Time, because at least, when you drive 12 miles away, that's going to take you about 50 minutes. At least you'll make more than $7.50 in base pay. And hopefully if it's a couple dollars on there, it'll at least be a $10 order. But if you ain't on Earn by Time, you shouldn't be taking an order like this at all. Another upside down order. $9.75 at McAllister's Deli, 11.8 miles. Again, this order's going in a different direction, but it's still taking you basically right to the edge of the zone, 12 miles away. Now, a lot of markets, if you live in like a really metro market or a city, you may have zones stacked on top of each other. So maybe if you go 12 miles in one direction, maybe you pass through a couple zones or it drop you off in a better zone. I can understand that. But what I can't understand is, not making at least, $20 for a 12-mile drive. That don't make sense to me. It don't matter to me if the customer needs to add more tip or if DoorDash needs to add more base pay. If you don't earn by order and you see an order like this, you should not be taking it, because this order should only be done on Earn by Time when you guarantee getting a higher base pay, and then maybe the customer can be a cheap ass and tip like $4 on a 12-mile trip, because then it might kind of even out and you won't get the short hand of the stick. But if it show up like this, there is no hope. Upside down order going to the edge of your zone, and these people order Wingstop. So first and foremost, Wingstop, you shouldn't be ordering that if you live more than 2 miles away from your Wingstop. First and foremost, because the wings gonna be nasty, they gonna be soggy, them fries they not gonna be good. You better have an air fryer is what I'm telling you. And 9 times out of 10, if they live all the way up there, they probably could have been better off going to the grocery store and making some wings versus ordering from Wingstop. But they need them lemon pepper, they need them atomic wings, so they had to place their order. But guess what? They didn't have enough to, cover the distance, on their order. And that's really what it all boils down to. It don't matter how much they spent on the food. It don't matter how long the wait time is. The main factor on these orders is the distance. The distance don't match up to the amount that the customer tipping or the base pay that DoorDash is offering. So again, if you're a brand new Dasher, you need to be declining this order with the full force of your decline finger, because this is a very bad order for you to be taking. especially if you're taking them on a regular. Now this next order, no tip, no trip all day long. We got Viva La Fiesta, $2 for 3.2 miles. Now, maybe you on a scooter or something, you know, and you take an order like this. I get it. You got to get your money. But if you ain't on a scooter or a bike and you basically, you know, eco-friendly out here, you shouldn't be taking this order and using gas to really, non-tipping customers shouldn't be getting their food at all, to be honest with you. But if you have to take an order like this, you shouldn't be doing it in a car. And 90% of the people out there using the car. So this order should not be getting picked up. $2, no tip, no trip. Leave it right where it's at. Then we got another $2 order, Chick-fil-A. $2.75 for 1.8 mile. This one probably got declined like 3 times. You know, it sat there for a little minute. It's going right down the road. The customer probably could have went over there and got it themselves, saved a couple dollars, and saved everybody else a little bit of time and headache. If you're seeing orders like this in your market, you need to make sure you decline it.